So a while ago, we made a video, and we watched a video, I should say, about Bobbypoff and the cheating situation that went on with that. Essentially, he was accused of cheating in game, got banned, and the community didn't rally around him. They basically dumped all over him and said he was a cheater. As it turns out, there was a massive exploit where a bunch of people were getting banned for cheating that weren't actually cheating. It just made it look like they were cheating. And finally, this was like about a week ago, this video came out. Bobbypoff made a video about the entire situation. And I figured it's only fair that if we watched the original one about him cheating, we should watch the one with his point of view as to what happened.
Nope, nobody.
He's up top, second floor. Whoever that is on that broken building.
Got him.
Bro, what the fuck?
Oh, dark. From our spawn.
I love that he showed this.
What happened, man? I thought you deserve to run shit.
I think my voice was in there. I think I heard my voice. Nice intro. Good intro.
What's up, everybody? It's Bobbypoff here, and we're going to talk about this whole cheating situation with Big Bob. All right, so we're just going to get started off. I was playing multiplayer with some friends. We were playing S&D, actually, and next thing I missed. The funny thing is I literally missed 4 shots in a row, and then I get permabanned. And I thought, you know, no big deal. I'm sure it's just some mistake. So we're going to message our homies over at Activision. This was at like 3 in the morning. So we sent them a message at like...
This is, by the way, like not an uncommon thing where like you can reach out to your contacts at Activision and be like, hey, something happened here. Like I've done it many times if my videos got copyrighted on like a trailer that I put up or something like that.
4 in the morning, and then when I wake up, they're like, your account's permanently banned. Something was on your account that was manipulating game memory,
which is wild.
Where your machine was manipulating game memory on the game. I don't know what the heck that means. So pretty much me and Daryl looked at my computer and we were trying to figure out what program it could have been, because I mean, I've never cheated. I never have. I never will. I never would. Daryl,
by the way, I actually believe that after everything that's happened. I don't think he's ever cheated, nor would he ever. One thing that he did is I guess he paid someone to level up his weapons, and hopefully if he did that, they can be trusted not to cheat on his account, which I don't technically know. I don't think that's against terms of service.
He used to use his PC, and he had like some programs for World of Warcraft add-ons, like I believe it was Forge. It was like Forge and Overlord or something. There was like 2 programs. And not only that, I mean, Activision, so it was, the whole thing was really weird because they would not tell me what it was specifically, but they would tell me what it wasn't. So the first day that we asked about 3 programs. We're like, is it a possibility that it's any of these 3 programs? And they said no. And then right before I got on stream, we were like, wait a second, I have a foot pedal on my gaming PC. So we were like, wait, it might be my foot pedal. So we hit him up, asked.
There's no way it can be a foot pedal.
If it was the foot pedal, because that was the only other program that was running on my gaming PC besides the game itself. And so we all thought it was the foot pedal, but it didn't really make any sense though, because it's literally, if you just type in foot pedal on Amazon, it's the first foot pedal that comes up. And I've been using the same foot pedal for years. So just the whole thing was so weird, because like I said, they would not tell me what it was specifically, but they would tell me what it wasn't. So the next day comes around and then we find out it's not the foot pedal. And I'm thinking to myself, what could this be? The day after I got banned, or the same.
So what he's not saying right now, and I hope he does get into this, is the fact that Activision came out and said that anyone that gets permanently banned in game is never a mistake. It is done on purpose. It's purposefully done. And that is why we could, with really out a shadow of a doubt, or should have been able to at least assume that he was cheating. And I hope he gets into that,
yeah,
and
so I
we'll
got banned
see.
on a 3 a.m. I got banned 3 a.m. on like a Thursday. So later that Thursday when I woke up, I was talking to my Activision guy and I was like, I've been getting griefed by hackers. Like I've been getting stream sniped by quite a few different groups. In like a week, maybe even just like 3 or 4 days before this happened, I was getting griefed by stream sniping blatant hackers. It has to be some sort of exploit, dude.
I would say so. Yeah, I would say that's some sort of hacks.
And I was like, is there any way a hacker could have done something to my account? And they were very firm. They're like, no, it is impossible. There's
If you know the outcome of this,
there's no possible way a hacker can manipulate your account, make it think that you have cheats on your machine that would flag Ricochet. That could not happen. That was the only thing that I could think that was happening. I thought that my account was hacked. Not only did me and Daryl look at my PC multiple days, but then we also had Godfrey, who works with Sammy on a lot of these tournaments, and he is a guru at digging through PCs. And I mean, he was super nice, very, very helpful. We talked about a lot of things, and he didn't see anything on my computer either. 13 days go by. I'm still going through it. Like those 13 days.
The fact that it was that long and he had to go through that, man.
Days that I've streamed in my life, and I mean, I'm still dealing with some backlash over because people.
All right, I will say this right now. I made a video on this and I said that if he was permanently banned, he was cheating because that's the evidence that we were given. And I honestly, at this point watching this, I feel like I need to say I'm sorry for saying that, even though with the evidence that we were given and what we were told by Activision, what I said was technically correct. What he must have been going through is...
People still think that I cheated, but I mean, you can go through my YouTube comments, you guys. On my YouTube videos, there would be hundreds and hundreds of comments of just people calling me out for being a cheater. And like all my friends knew, like Huskers, Unrational, Rally, like all my homies that I game with, they knew that I never cheated. You guys, I never even want to, I don't want to be the best. I want to be the most entertaining. After 13 days of getting harassed online, I mean, I had a hard time streaming. Like I said, this was the most difficult time. People on the internet would just come into my chat and just say the most foul things. After a while, I mean, I don't want to sit here and lie to you guys. It definitely, the weight continued to add up, and eventually it was tough. Now he's gonna crash the fucking server. Oh my fucking god, now he's literally gonna crash the fucking server, dude. Unfucking believable. I mean, I learned a lot. I hope I never have to go through this again. I hope no one ever does, but I mean,
he hasn't really got to what actually happened yet.
Thousands and thousands of eyes on you.
If he doesn't, I'll explain it.
But
But
in the online community, they just want to bring you down. Oh, not everybody, but there's some people that are on the internet that just want to see you crumble. They want to see you fail. I mean, on my YouTube,
I would say like over 50% of the people that comment on your stuff, whether it be on like Twitch or YouTube, want to see you fail. And it's weird. It's weird. It's like, I think just people who are at bad places in their life want that.
Videos on my Twitter videos.
I don't know how anyone could actually want that.
Live streams. I had to ban subscribers that were subbed for years. There was like a 4 or 5 year there was multiple long tenured members of the Scarf Squad that we had to permanently ban from the chat that were just being so foul and disgusting. I have really thick skin. I mean, I deal with haters every single day, and I'm grateful that I do have thick skin, but there's some people out there that don't have thick skin. Like, imagine if this happened to someone else in a different situation. And I mean, man, I mean, we didn't even know what to do, but the only reason why I got unbanned is because 13 days after I got banned, Censor and Parasite, two professional CDL players or former CDL players.
Which it lends to the question, if that didn't happen, would he still be banned?
Everyone knows them. They got perma-banned as well. And I actually talked to Censor, I talked to Parasite in the DMs, and they didn't really deal with the backlash that I dealt with because mine was for 13 days.
You think you guys cheated too? No, man.
I mean, and again, right after I got banned, I posted a screenshot because I thought it was a joke. And like Cloaksy reposted my screenshot, bro. I saw Cloaksy's tweet saying he got perma-banned. And I was like, dude, I'm so happy he got perma-banned too. But then I called him and he was like, nah, I'm just kidding. I didn't get perma-banned. I was like, fuck. I mean, the only reason why I got unbanned though is because Censor and Parasite got banned. I was the only one. I mean, I went through it for 13 days longer than those guys. But after they got banned, they were talking to Activision. And then Activision finally found out that there was an exploit going around where hackers could manipulate your account.
Oh, that video's done rendering. What's crazy about this is he asked them if there's something cheaters could have done to put this kind of onto his PC, and they said impossible.
Making
Wild.
Ricochet think that you had cheats on your machine when really you never did. It was the hacker. So 14 days after I got perma-banned, I get my account back and I started fucking crying. I was told I would never get my account back. I was told that I would never be invited to another Call of Duty event. I was told I was off the mailing list. I was told that I would never be associated with them. I would never be able to work with them. There would be no association between Big Bob and Activision.
They asked me to play with them. We just got second place. And I think we have a viral clip going around of me and Nick Merckx in proximity chat. It was hilarious. Oh my God.
Yo, is that Nick Merckx? What's up, bitch?
Excuse me?
What's up, bitch?
Excuse
you
me?
ready for these fucking nuts? Bobby, you ready?
You talking shit about
I'm
my
coming for you,
mustache?
son.
You talking shit about my mustache?
Lay it
You
out.
talking shit about my mustache?
I'm gonna put you in the dirt, Bobby, for real.
Joe, whoa.
That is actually pretty funny.
Bro, you were carrying a multi.
I mean, like I said, I have thick skin, but after 2 weeks of just an unknown, it was really frustrating. It was frustrating at first, and then just the weight continued to pile up, and then it turned more into just depressing, dude. It was rough.
He's also
My
probably
pain,
like
everything
scared,
I've
like
worked
what
through
he
for
was
the
gonna
last
do
6
with
years
himself.
was drugged through the mud, and it was really tough. But I was very fortunate that I got my account back. Rip motherfucking city, bitch! Rip city!
And I don't think, aside from that, like one thing that they said, I don't think not once did they come back and say anything else about this. I could be wrong, like maybe this will prove me wrong, but
We're fucking back! Let's go! I never got an apology, never got a
Yeah, there you
public.
go.
I don't even think I really even got a private apology. And I mean, that was kind of a slap in the face for everything.
And I think I said that in a video at some point, is that there's no reason for them not to say something. Like what? Because they end up being the ones that look bad. They end up being the ones that said, oh, if this happens, it's a guaranteed thing. There's no mistakes with this. They told him that it's impossible. And then from there, they just don't do anything about it.
Everything that I've done to promote this game, and I don't really ask for much. I mean, that hurt in itself as well. And a lot of people were telling me to sue him and this and that. And you
I wonder if there would be grounds for that.
guys, like, let's be real. I make very good money. I'm very fortunate to be in the position that I'm in. But when you're talking about a single entity going up against a corporation like
That's
Microsoft,
a good point.
it would be, I talked to lawyers, I talked to litigators, I talked to attorneys, I talked to a bunch of people, and we all thought that in the end of the day, it's just not worth, suing them. I mean, even if I did sue them, I would still continue. I mean, I am back on the mailing list. I'm back on, I will be invited to these events, but if I did end up suing them, I would have my ties cut completely with them.
That's true. And that's like a pretty sad position to be in, right? Like the fact that they're not.
And it would have to be for
They need to say something,
and
man.
millions of dollars to make it even worth it. And even if that were the case, even if I did get that amount, it would be years before I saw that money.
Yep.
And I probably would have to spend millions more going up against them in court. So it just didn't make sense to sue them. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it just sucks though that they kind of blamed me for it. Y'all know how much I fucking hate hackers. They're such an inconvenience. They ruin the game.
Well, and I think that was another reason why this kind of blew up as much as it did, is because he was one of the guys that was so vocal against the hackers, and as he should be, and then good on him. But because of that, all of a sudden he comes out as a hacker. Like,
Integrity.
it's a bigger story.
You know who's gonna be the one to lose.
Oh, jeez.
I get banned and there's people running around like this. I fucking hate hackers. And now that the fact that they can manipulate your account through online.
And by the
while
way, this
playing Call
opens
of
up a
Duty,
whole other can of worms.
It was brutal. I mean, it was
With, like,
it was tough.
other
and it
people
can
being
happen
like,
to
I wasn't
anybody.
hacking.
I mean, I at least have a
Someone
direct
did put it on
line
my
to
thing.
Activision. Imagine if this happened to a normal person. I mean, the whole thing is just fucking crazy, dude. But I got my account back. We're back. And I just want to get back to work, you guys. But I mean, I still deal with people coming into my chats, just saying some horrible things about me, even though it's been weeks later. I mean, we pretty much had verification that, I mean, it was the hacker. I mean, Ziebler, the guy on Twitter, was saying all sorts of crazy shit. And apparently there was some way that they could send you a friend request or a request. I don't know how exactly it worked. I mean, you guys, if y'all know me, I don't know shit about computers. Daryl does most of my shit. I don't know anything about them, but they were able to manipulate my account or my machine to make it look like I had cheats on there, and Ricochet flagged that and they permanently banned me. And I'm just glad I got my account back, and moving forward, we're just getting back on the grind, you guys. I know Black Ops 6 is out. We've been playing a little bit of Black Ops 6. We've been playing some zombies, but we're also getting ready for the Warzone integration. As soon as the Warzone integration comes in, we are going to be locked in and dialed in. I have a pistol? What the fuck is this? I got a pistol again, my fucking ass.
So I think that's pretty much all he's going to say there. And as far as the way that this plays out, I think in a lot of cases when something like this happens, people jump all over people. They want them to fail. But when it came to this, it was like, okay, he's permanently banned, and the thing that he's banned from says there are no false flags. It's literally impossible. They told him it was impossible that this could happen. So what do you believe? Like at that point, you have to be like, okay, this is what I'm being told, and this is what goes on with these kind of things. And yeah, of course, you're not going to live up to what you did. And it turns out he did absolutely nothing. And I just wanted to put this one out there to set the record straight as to what actually happened with that. And I think it's pretty sad that Activision Call of Duty, even like Call of Duty updates, didn't come out and say this. And it's probably because they don't want to accept any wrongdoing. Because say then, for example, he did want to sue them and then they publicly apologized. They could use that in the lawsuit to be like, there was wrongdoing here. They apologized for it. And yeah, but horrible place for him to be in for 2 weeks. But the fact that he's still going at it is great. At least there was a good outcome to that, because it was very possible that there wasn't going to be. And again, if 2 pro players didn't get banned, it might be a different story today. But yeah, let me know what you guys think.